Just good morning. Just good morning. I just woke up. Look at these clouds. Those clouds nice. I love wintertime because of clouds like that. I just woke up here in Sherlock. I may have said that already. I'm still making my brain work. And I think I lost my last hair tie, which means I'm gonna be cutting this mop off soon if I can't find a new one. I've got a very specific hair tie. You guys may have known. Sorry about the wind noise. Still figuring it out. So today I'm gonna go take you guys to my buddy Nick's at Renowned Reptiles, going up to Sacramento. I'm giving this wind is driving me crazy. I'm giving a talk up at the Northern California Herpological Society on the effects of social media on the hobby and by default just on society in general. And I'm not a big fan of public speaking necessarily, but I need to get over it, and I'm working on getting over it. I'm getting over it. Mini crisis averted. I found the lucky hair tie. Sacktown, here we come. What is this, Nicholas?
It is a banana enchi female that popped out from a male making banana enchi cinnamon this season. So I bred that male a bunch of times and never randomly hit a female, which there's a small % chance, you know, that you can hit a female. But yeah, I was happy, so I held her back.
We're at Nick's house. We're in Nick's snake room. It's very free. It's very free to me in here.
Yeah,
It's feeling pretty free to me.
it's everywhere.
That's the only reason I'm here. I wouldn't have been here otherwise. It had nothing to do with it.
I had to switch out all these racks just for this visit. It sucked, man. I'm so broke going into Christmas.
I remember the first time. I'm thinking back to the first time we hung out now, when it was like we were hanging out with everybody. It was at Tinley.
It had to have been Tinley.
Tinley. It was. We were dinner at the Tin Fish.
Oh yeah, that picture.
I was going too far. I think I've got a video clip here of you like ascertaining the fact and letting everybody else know. I think this guy's done. We can cut him off right now.
I was sitting behind you and you were telling a nice story and being very passionate, which you never are. And so I made sure I shared it and just kind of said, hey, don't serve this guy any more drinks, so he's not going to make it through the rest of the evening with us.
I made it through the rest of the evening.
Because of my sound advice.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was in the bushes at some point.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Miguel was in the bushes too, actually. Yeah. We joined each other there.
We were in the bush, definitely in Chicago. We were in the bush.
Well, I just really want to see all the snakes, man. Okay.
Yeah.
At first I was gonna do let's do 3 snakes. Because I'm running all over the place. I'm gonna go talk at the thing tonight, and that's gonna be part of the video too. But I kind of just want you to let you show whatever snakes you want.
Okay. We could do that. Let's start off with the banger. So this snake came from someone you may all know. Snake was produced by Brian Cusco at Triple B Reptiles. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but you should check him out.
Never heard of him.
He's a weird cat. Anyways, so I actually got this. He was kind enough to donate a pastel enchi clown female to the USARK auction. And because of his generosity, I felt that it should be bought for what it was worth, and that's what the ending bid pretty much ended up being. So everybody wins.
Win!
Should we go bigger snakes?
Oh, dude, let's check out a big snake, yeah.
Do you want to just see the massive one?
Let's see massive. Let's go massive.
Oh, the massive boop. Alright. Now, she eats the same thing everybody else eats. I think she's around 5,000 grams.
You guys gotta keep in mind, Nick's like 6'4", okay?
Yeah, so she's almost a good 5 feet.
Hold it out. Hold on. Like in front of you. Towards there you go. There, now we got a little forced perspective and make her look even bigger. But I just want to do that because, I mean, you are 6'4", you're a fairly large human.
Right, if we had Harrison holding this, it'd be like an anaconda. Love you, Harrison. But the next one I want to show you is the most valuable snake in my collection, far and beyond. And it is a normal male. And the reason he's so valuable is this is my first pet that I ever got. When I was 10 years old, he was already 6. Came from the original owner, which was my mom's hairdresser. And his name is Monty, and he's the first pet I ever got, and he's still kicking. He's 27 years old.
That's very impressive, man.
Never bred him. No desire to. But this has probably been the most constant thing around that I'm always remembered for, even from when I was a kid. Oh, do you still have snakes? No, I still have that snake and many others. So this guy started it all. All credit to Monty Python, the original gangster. So
nice, dude. I like it.
this snake I always like. I don't know why she's pretty simple genetics wise, but just looks like she's on fire. And she's super granity. And the sides are beautiful. The belly's awesome. And she is a pastel hidden gene woma yellow belly. And I'm throwing her to my clown pied male this year, because I think hidden gene woma clowns are awesome, and I think hidden gene woma pieds are awesome. And pastel and yellow belly doesn't hurt.
It's a good looking snake.
Yeah, I like it a lot. So this little male here just did some awesome work. In 2019, he's a GHI Mojave Pinstripe Het Clown male. And we got a clutch that just shed that came from him, and 2 more dropping, and super excited about the pairing, the results, all of the above. But this guy's very valuable to me, just because I like a lot of what his genes can do as far as busy patterns go and darker stuff. So
Let's see that clutch, bro.
I haven't showed it off yet.
Oh, well, first time for everything.
That's right. We can sneak peek it only for Triple B though. Or actually, this is Brian Cusco. So the pairing was a GHI Mojave Pinstripe Het Clown to Clown. So these are all variations and breakdowns of the full potential of the father.
What are you doing back there, girl?
Because she's the only female in the clutch. These snakes are obviously sexist. They have segregated themselves based on gender, 100%.
Oh man, that's some pretty. I'm sorry that you have
triggered.
Somebody, yeah,
Triggered.
You should be.
I'm upset.
There's a lot of boys. There's a lot of boys in there. They're not all having a sausage.
I had
fest.
great odds and terrible odds all at the same time. So, I mean, you can't complain when you hatch out 2 GHI pinstripe clowns. Now, they're both male, but they're incredible animals. And I don't think there's Mojave in either one of them, just based on the pattern and how Mojave reacts with the other genes.
Now, why would you prefer to have more females than males in any given clutch, or this particular clutch, or?
At this point in where I'm at in breeding, having more high-end females to then sit and grow up, because these things aren't going to be ready in a year. You know, it's going to take time, and I'm not power feeding anything. We go for longevity and health of the animals 100% every single time. And so I'd be growing these up over the next 2 to 3 years, depending on when the female is ready, and then throwing a powerhouse male to that snake. Now, if I had an all gene, the GHI Mojave Pinstripe Mojave Clown, then yes, I would want it to be male because it's the full thing and it's amazing. If it's a female, obviously I'm holding it back too, but to have only males and no females when you didn't hit the pinnacle out of all the clutch, kind of sucked because it takes away my holdbacks. I'm selling everything in this clutch except for one GHI Mojave Pinstripe, or not Mojave, GHI Pinstripe Clown. So the other great part of it though is I have awesome animals for sale. So I have GHI clowns. I'm gonna have a GHI Pinstripe Clown for sale. I mean, even this one alone is a powerhouse. If I, whoop.
Proving his point.
Yeah. This is just a GHI Mojave Het Clown. But if you guys all have seen a GHI Mojave Clown before, they are insane. They look incredible. So just having this little guy right here in your collection, if you already have clown females or het clowns, 6 months to a year, you can throw this to them and make beautiful animals that are also very valuable in our reptile hobby. So just trying to look at things with a little bit more of a business mind, as you kind of seeing the trend lately is people being more open and talking about investments in ball pythons and how you can do well. And even at this site, I have about 100 breeding animals, and this is my one holdback and hatchling rack, and this is my comfort zone. This is where I can manage everything by myself. I can take care of my animals. I can afford to feed them. I can afford all the bills associated with them. I don't want to overreach or overstep and have animals suffer. So this is where, I mean, out of how many females I have breeding every year, I get really good numbers. Just because I know the animals individually. I can watch these little signs, and I'm doing this all without an ultrasound machine, so you kind of need to know your females and when they're acting different. So yeah, this is a comfortable level for me. I do it all by myself, no help. So I know a lot of people do that too. Nothing to hang your hat on, but I also coach 2 teams and have a full-time job, and also need to be a dad and a spouse. So this is my comfort level, and I feel like it's my sweet spot right now, and I'm very happy with it, and the results are kind of booming. So excited.
I hope that I have that kind of ability to speak when I speak tonight, and that was great.
Was that good?
Speaking.
Did
yeah.
I?
Yeah,
how
you
many
spoke well?
Less ums?
You sounded like a professional speaker.
Oh, sweet. That was fantastic. Because when it's just me in the camera, I edit out probably 37 ums out of every video.
I'm not going to edit a lick of that.
He climbs me like a tree.
I do. I got the one more animal that I really want to see of
What?
yours this year. It's in your office.
Okay.
It's an animal that I want.
Oh, yeah, let's go check them out. So normally there's a big plant in here, but I made the mistake of buying a plant that goes dormant in the winter. And so this is Sully. He's an Abronia gramineae from the Mexican cloud forest. And cool little Snapple fact about these guys is they can withstand some really dramatic temperature changes, which is atypical for reptiles. Anywhere down to the 50s or even 40s in some cases, and then they don't want to really be anything close to 80 degrees just because they're higher elevations, but in higher elevations there's bigger temperature drops.
So we've seen animals in 2 of Nick's reptile rooms here. That one right there with the Abronia, the ball python room with also the blue tongues, retex. He's got a 3rd room here. I'm not going to show you guys. Nick does have his own YouTube channel that he uploads on fairly regularly, correct?
Yep.
Good.
Once a week.
Once a week. So you got regular content come from here. I'm going to put a link down in the description for Nick's channel so you can check it out. He's obviously a well-spoken dude, even more well-spoken than me, and he's one of our fellow Californians here. Northern California,
Yeah.
a whole different breed of species than those guys down there.
Absolutely,
in LA.
100%.
100% different.
Hella.
So, hella different. All right, so check out the link down in the description for Nick, please. And Nick, thank you for having
Yeah, brother.
us in your house, man.
No problem.
Everybody knows a little nothing and some mistletoe. Take it on, bitty bitty. Came, I saw, I talked. I would like to thank Sacramento and the NorCal Herp Society for having me. That was good for me, very good for me to come out and talk to people like that because I need practice. And that was good practice. So thank you guys for being an awesome audience. Oh, and thank you, Haley, for drawing me this wonderful picture. I'm going to hang this on the snake room wall. Oh, nice job, sis. I just kind of wanted to leave you guys what I summarized. I ended up talking for about an hour, which is much longer than I expected being able to talk. Thankfully, audience participation allowed me to not have to rely completely on my brain to talk the entire time, which was much appreciated, for sure. Thank you, all you folks over there. That was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. And I just want to kind of leave you guys here that weren't at the talk with a little summary of what I kind of summarized that summarization. It was basically that I do believe that all of us can get along despite any differences we may have. And that it's actually our differences that make us the beautifully diverse world of people that we are. And that may be the reason that the internet cannot be relied solely for our communication, because it's basically at its core a bunch of ones and zeros. And although those ones and zeros may be arranged in very complex sequences, I don't think they could ever be complex enough to truly handle all the different vibrations that flow from person to person in a face-to-face interaction. So, internet's a great tool. Social media platforms are a great way and a very powerful way to be able to communicate with one another across the world. but we can't rely on it solely. We need to get face to face and have those things. So I'll see you guys at the Anaheim show, yeah? Let's do it.